welcome back to my channel. Sorry the sun is like super bright. It's a couple days before Halloween. Get excited! Yes, Halloween! I would have done this earlier except for it's been a really busy month and you know, all that jazz. So just wanted to show you what, you know, from Jack and then what the end product was. There, the sun's gone. I'll give you a little background on this year's October in Arizona. We have had record high heat. I think on Wednesday or Thursday, it was 100 in Phoenix. And it was like 97 in Tucson. So, you know, fall has not arrived yet, which we're dying here. We need some relief. Hopefully soon. So I just wanted to show you all of our fun stuff. Look at it. It's so great. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so this is the daytime, what it looks like in the daytime. I have Jack out. Sally is here. Yay. We added some more pumpkins this year because Derek wanted Jack to be in like a pumpkin patch because, well, he's the pumpkin king. And so we added some pumpkins. Haystacks we have all the time. These spooky trees, which are kind of on their last leg. But, you know, they still function, so we're going to keep them. But here's Jack in all of his glory, sitting on his throne. Let me talk a little bit about Sally. Sally was definitely harder to make. So, here's her head. So this is, again, a styrofoam ball, and covered it in paper mache, painted it. Her eyelashes are actually painted toothpicks, and her nose, same thing. I put a little wire hanger in there just to give it some depth, and then built up her nose. I actually had shaved a bunch of, and just kind of carved out like her eyes and stuff, and kind of shaved this down on the styrofoam ball because you can see it's not completely round. So she also is made out of PVC pipe, as you can see. This is her chest piece, and this is also paper mache. I kind of, oh yeah, I put it on chicken wire and built it up from that. Was able to bend it and shape it however. You can kind of see she has some boo-boos. Again, just like Jack, the cracks and stuff are in there. Probably because I had too much water in my paper mache paste. Her hands are from an old Halloween decoration that I just cut off and put on there. Oh, and she usually has a rose, which it fell down, as you can see. So we'll just pick that right back up. Alright, now she's holding her rose. Alright, so there's her rose. This is just a wig, a really long red wig that I found. Her dress is like, you know, the Sally costume that you buy at Spirit. The wig that it came with was just like yarn and stuff, which I hated. Like, she has long straight hair, and that's why I got the wig. Just long, straight, red, done and done. Her legs, same thing, and she's got little like girl booties on that I got from Target. Yeah, you can see like there's a giant crack right here, but thankfully her dress kind of hides that. You know, she definitely needs some repairs, but you know what? I just didn't. Yeah, big time. She needs repairs. I just didn't have time this year, which is okay with all the, you know, baby stuff and whatnot. You know, what I have is what I have. What else? What else? So this is them. They're ready. They're ready for Halloween. We have some spooky fabric over our little doorway. We have a skeleton guy over there in a little graveyard. We have a skeleton guy over here, spider webs, and we also did our other tree over here. And I cannot wait for you to see this at night. So like in a couple hours I'll come back out and you'll be able to see it at night. Here's Mr. Skeleton over here. We have lantern lights, spider cobwebs, or spider, you know, those stupid cotton spider webs. You know, even though they're like super cheesy, they cover a lot of ground, you know? So you can make something as simple as putting, you know, the cotton spider webs around, and you just cover more area, so it just looks a little more spookier or a little more put together. So yeah, I just wrapped the trees and then that bush over there, and it just kind of adds to it. And plus with our spotlights and stuff, it just reflects off of it, so it just makes it brighter. Here's our graveyard. Last year when Wes Craven died, I did a little tribute to him. That'll stay on there forever. And then our little wreath. So that is the outside. Cannot wait to show you at night. It's 10 times better, obviously. The mosquitoes out here are awful. I feel like I'm being attacked. So here's another shot. So let's go inside and I'll show you what I did on the inside. So here's what we did on the inside. I have some pillows that I got from Michael's. Michael's had really good stuff this year. I was impressed. I ate up their stuff. Oh my gosh, like, you know, when it went 50% off, I was all over it. So my centerpiece, those are from Target. I got last year, the day after Halloween, when it was all 50% off. Same with the pumpkin. Here's the candelabras. These are from Michael's this year. We have a bat and a crow, or the candlesticks, whatever you want to call them. I'm not worried about it. So that's those. Pillows, which I was super excited to get, 50% off. Here's what I did with the bookshelf. So they had that mirrors from last year from Target, the little gramophone, that's from Target. I think the skeleton head is also from Target. I have my dark crystal Funko Pops. Those are always there. And, you know, they just fit so nicely with all the Halloween stuff. And the labyrinth. I have, you know, there's a skeleton head here. Another stack of books there, and a pumpkin. And then this thing back here, not that anybody can really see it, it just adds kind of a sparkle. There's skeleton heads in there, some pumpkins, stuff like that. And of course I got my fesh medals here, and the ones from August. Those are always fun to display. Let me back up a little bit. So I put some lighted garland, lighted like gauze up above each window, and inside each windowsill is like a 3-stick candelabra, which looks really cool at night. So again, I'm super excited to show you nighttime. And then purple over here, and there's a white sheet here, which you will find out later why it's there. We added some. I'm super excited about it. Let's see, let me back up here. Huh, I didn't know it was zoomed in. Oh wow. So that's what it looks like late afternoon. It's so nice and comforting and soothing, and you just have like you know, the Halloween fall vibe going on, especially today. I mean, Halloween's on Monday, so it's time. Here is the flower arrangement I did at the beginning of the month, or end of last month, I think. So this has been up for a while. And then, so all of that was from Michael's. I have another video, which I will link so you can see how that was made. The mirror, I put a wreath on it. That's from Target last year. And a lot of these I got, you know, the lighted gauze. I think I had it, or I bought it last year when it went 50% off. Most of this stuff I did not pay full price for, only when I'm desperate. What else do we have here? We have the other flower arrangement that I did. This goes on the little console table that I have with all my Funko Pops and minis. That stays up all year long. Now the kitchen and family room I did differently. This is mainly orange and black. So I kind of went off of these towels actually. So again, last year I got them at Target. Put some lighted gauze on this one just to kind of tie the whole house together. Here is the flower arrangement that I did in that other movie. This one's the kitchen table. I did get these placemats from Spirit this year. They were $6.99 each. Honestly, it was like the only ones that I could find that were like cotton. The rest were kind of like this stupid, like, I don't know, plastic or whatever. And there wasn't much of a selection, which I was really shocked about. So, you know, Target did not really have much this year as opposed to last year. I remember they had a bunch of placemats and stuff that I wanted to get, but figured they would have more this year, and well, they didn't. And finally, we're watching Lifetime, if you couldn't tell. I put those two candles, lanterns, up on the top of the entertainment center. So that's really about it. Oh yeah, we have little Mr. Bones on the coffee table. So there's Halloween sprinkled everywhere. I think I put a hand towel in the guest bathroom, which I will show you. Right there, just a black cat. It's just ways to sprinkle in Halloween. Christmas is coming, and I have a whole nother box of all that stuff, so we're getting close, guys. The year is almost over, Christmas is almost here, the craziness is going to start. I also did some things on this wall too. The poison bottles, I put a spider candle holder up there, and the skull canvas. So basically what I did is I have things all year long that sit here, and I kind of just got things to replace it with almost the same thing. So there's usually like a bird cage candle holder right there, so I replaced it with a spider one. There's usually I think it's C'est La Vie canvas thing that sits on that shelf, and I replaced it with a skull one. These poison bottles, there's usually like a little one of those, I don't know, they're like wood carving little statue things that go there. I just replaced them with poison bottles. So basically everything in here, you know, I have all year long, but there's different things that go. Christmas will be the same way. So that's what I did this year. In a couple years, maybe next year I want to add Oogie Boogie to the display. We'll see what happens. So much happens in a year. So that's the daytime look of Halloween decor. When that sun goes down, I will be showing you what it's like at night. see you in a couple hours. Alright, so it's finally nighttime. And it's only 7 o'clock and it's pitch black outside, which is cool, but here it is all lit up. We have our ghost projection light on the garage. Spotlights in the doorway with our spooky fabric. And see, those candelabra lights are in the window and they just make it glow so nicely with that spider web in the front just to bounce the light off basically. And then we have our spooky guy in our graveyard. Looks way cooler at night with a purple light. So then we come down here, we have a lighted walkway. And then here's our first guy in our tree, except for his head is looking the wrong way. But we have that green fire and ice light, which makes it look like there's water sitting underneath, which I really like. And I love the little like mason jar lights. Kind of makes it like a Louisiana bayou feel. I don't know, anytime I think of spooky things, or I mean sort of, I think of like Louisiana. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's a pirate thing. My husband said that these two trees remind him of pirates or something like that, which I totally get. So here's the other guy, same thing with the green fire and ice light. And the lantern lights coming up the tree, very bayou, Cajun. I don't know where I got that. I just like it. So then we did get the projection, the window FX projection. And it is so cool. Look at those zombies. They're trying to get through the window. They're so awesome. That came out really, really nice. I think it still would be better with an HD projector, but, you know, that costs hundreds of dollars that I don't want to spend just for, you know, one night. So, there's that. We'll see what else comes up here. Oh yeah, the dancing skeletons. They dance across our windows. It's freaking awesome. I can show you that when we go back in. And then, of course, we have Jack and Sally all lit up. I mean, day to night, it's such a difference. And they look awesome. Jack sitting on his throne. In his pumpkin patch. We have like the perfect property for this because we have a corner lot, so makes it really easy. But see, I mean, you can't really see the imperfections. I mean, yeah, they have some cracks and whatnot, but from far away and at night, you can't even tell. So yeah, that's what our house looks like at night. It's pretty awesome, and I love it. So here's our projector setup. So basically we have a white sheet on the window. And here's the projector right here. We had to move it back onto a stool and it just shines right onto the sheet. And it's perfect. Pretty awesome. I like it. I'm glad we got it.
I'll get it.
I'm hoping we can set up a speaker with like an aux cable or something so that projects sound better, because you can't even hear it out there when you walk by, so you don't get the full effect. So we'll think of something. We have about a day to figure it out. So anyways, It's super easy to do. I know there's some fancy things that you can do with it. We just didn't, you know, this was good enough. So Halloween is done. Well, decorating is done. We still have till Monday till Halloween actually comes. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some pointers or anything like that. You know, every year we add to it, we take away, because some of it just gets really old. So, I mean, and that's Halloween decorations. They're not made really to last and last and last and last. So that's, I mean, that's just the nature of it. And you add to, you get rid of, and it's just a never-ending cycle. But the major parts are still there. So Jack is there, Sally's there. We added the projector thing. That's like the newest, biggest addition. One day I will add Oogie Boogie when I get the time to do it. So that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I hope, I don't know, just everybody have a very happy Halloween, and we will see you next time. Bye!